In all her years as a bookseller, Patricia Massey has never seen this kind of interest in books on race and racism.
These are new books, yes. We've got a box of Parable of the Sower by Octavia Butler. That's been, selling like crazy.
And it's not just the current bestsellers. Orders have come in for books written years ago. She says there seems to be a hunger for understanding life in Black and Indigenous communities right now.
We've received more orders in the last 2 weeks than we did in all of 2019. So like 70% of that related to, books on anti-racism and critical race studies.
Massey Books is an independent, but the story is the same in large chains as well, where books on the anti-racist reading lists have crossed over onto the bestsellers list.
2 weeks ago, for physical materials, there was 1 book on that list, and now there are 9, so out of 25. So nonfiction titles on that list are not uncommon, but it's usually a range of subjects. So this many titles all on the same or very similar subjects is very unusual.
The murder of George Floyd may have been the catalyst, driving millions out onto the streets in protest. But along with the outrage has come a desire to learn. Books and documentaries are being consumed in record numbers. At the Burnaby Library, the second and third highest demand titles this week are White Fragility and How to Be an Anti-Racist, beat out only by the new Hunger Games novel.
Unprecedented, really, for that many nonfiction titles, and that many nonfiction titles all on the same or very similar subjects isn't something I've seen before.
The Vancouver Public Library has seen such a demand. It's made unlimited copies of the ebook Me and White Supremacy available with no wait list for the month of June. Whether this is a short-term trend or a long-term shift, we can't know yet, but reading is a good place to start.
The more you read, the more you realize that things need to change, and the work needs to be done. Not just reading books, but engaging in that personal kind of action.
Because when the book ends, the real work begins. Deborah Goebel, CBC News, Vancouver.